If you've ever wanted to try doing microneedling at home yourself, then this is the video for you. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it step by step, including all the tools that you need. It is so easy to do. Okay, so here are all the tools you're going to need. First thing is alcohol, numbing cream, hyaluronic acid, a cotton pad or a cotton ball. And of course, you're going to need your microneedling tool. I use the Dr. Pen M8. You can use whichever one that you desire or feel like works for you. They have an array of microneedling pens, and I have the link below and a little coupon, a real cute little coupon for you linked below. And the rest of the products will be linked below as well. So on twice, thrice cleansed skin, we're gonna start with making sure we have everything off and take our rubbing alcohol and just apply a thin layer over our skin. I will also be doing my neck in this session as well. Okay, so the next step will be to apply the numbing cream. I really like this brand of numbing cream because I've tried so many other ones and this one tends to work the best. It really does numb really good. I take a pretty thick amount and put it on pretty thick on my skin because I found thin layers just be weak. You want this to really work. I will not be putting numbing cream on my neck right now. I'm just going to do my face first, and once I'm done microneedling my face, I will put the numbing cream on my neck because I don't want it to wear off by the time I get to it. So now that I've applied the numbing cream all over my face, I'm gonna let it sit for like 20-30 minutes. Really just depends on your skin type and how long it takes for your skin to numb. So I'm gonna go, you know, scroll a little bit or make some tea or something, and I'll be back. So now that I am good and numb, I'm going to wipe this off. I literally cannot feel my face. You want to make sure you get all of this off. So you'll want to take another cotton round and use the alcohol and go over again. So I'm using the 16 needles. The less needles, the deeper the penetration. So you snap that in to the microneedling pen. There is a charger that comes with it. So this is fully charged, so I don't have to keep the cord on there. I'm very careful with being clean when doing this. Washed my hands, and I'm going to use the microneedling pen in one hand, and I'm going to put the oil on with another hand. I put a guide in my phone that tells me what depth to set the microneedling pen to based on the area that I'm doing. So I put this up while I'm doing it so I can go off of the guide and make sure I'm not going too deep in some areas and I can go deep enough in other areas. I'll also list this below, or you can screenshot this right here so you'll have a guide as well. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with the forehead because I would like to do a deeper treatment today, and the highest that I can go to on my forehead is 0.5. So I'm gonna take this here, right there is the depth, and I'm gonna set it to 0.5. I'll start with putting the hyaluronic acid on because you want this to be nice and juicy and have something for it to really glide over. You don't want your skin to be dry while you're doing this. You need it to glide, or you'll just be dragging needles across your skin, and boo, I don't think you want to do that. And because the temples are also at 0.5, I'm just going to go and do the temples as well. The speed that I'm going to set it at is a 6. So what I'm going to do, try to make it as taut as I can, and then I'm going to go up and down. And you see how I'm holding this? And I'm also taking my time, because now that I went up and down, I need to go horizontal. Don't go like this either. Just hold your head still. There it is. Now, I still have a little bit there, and I can go back and do circular. I'm holding this directly onto the skin, not like this or like that, just straight on. Does it hurt? No, because I'm using numbing cream. Now, if I wasn't using numbing cream, oh, my face would be on fire. So now the eyebrow. This is how we're gonna do the eyebrow. We're not gonna drag on the eyebrow. We're going to just do it like a pin it, like this. Just like that. It's good for stimulating the hair growth of your eyebrows. That's how we stay full. And the eyebrows get a 0.5 as well. I just go over them twice, and that's it. Still at a 6. It's gonna always be a 6 speed for me. So next we're gonna do our eyes. Eyes still a 0.5. Eyes can be a little tricky because it's such a small space, and you want to be careful. With anything you do, please take your time. Please take your time. No rush here. That's how you attack those crow's feet. See? Don't even have any. We'll also do the under eye. Hold it down. You don't want to go too close to your eye. Okay, so next we're moving on to the upper lip and chin, which will be at a depth of 1. So we're going up. I get the sides of my nose as well. So we'll do the upper lip first. When I do the upper lip, I hold my lip out like this. Good thing about microneedling is you can see the parts you've done already, so you know what to not go over again. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the chin. And then we can do that. So for the nose, I'm gonna do a 1 as well. The nose can be hard to do because it's a bone. You're just going over the bone. Honestly, the tip, doing the tip doesn't feel good at all. Even with numbing cream, it's just such a sensitive area. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Now, what's left are the cheeks. And for the cheeks, I'm going to go up to a 1.5. Just make sure you're gliding. See, I'm just gliding along. If it starts to feel like it's pulling, then you need more hyaluronic acid because you don't want this to be pulling at all. And then the last of the cheek will be the circular. It's just a lot of trauma to your skin, so it starts to be like, okay, but I just got this last little piece left and then I can move on to the neck. Okay, so I've done my entire face. As you can see, I'm pretty red and my face is really spicy right now. So I'm gonna take a wet towel and just wipe my face. Sometimes you will see a little bit of red, which would be a little bit of blood. I don't see any on here, but your face shouldn't be like bleeding profusely, but I don't see any on here. My face is starting to come alive again. So I'll say that session probably was like 30 minutes or so to do my face. All right, so now I'm about to move on to the neck. What I need to do right now for the neck is to numb it. But first, I'm going to put the alcohol on there so I can make sure we're all good and clean. Even though it's clean, I took a shower, did all of that. So now I'm going to take my numbing cream and apply it to my neck. We never want to forget our neck because to have your face just look so nice and luscious and then your neck is crepey, we don't want to do that. All right, so I'll be back in 20 minutes. So for the neck, I'm going to do a depth of 1. And just like with the face, we're going to take the hyaluronic acid and we'll start vertically at a speed of 6. And then we're gonna go across. And then we're going to do the circles. As you can see, I finished my neck. It's really spicy. And I'm just going to wipe very gently, gliding across. So I'm going to take more hyaluronic acid and apply it to the neck afterwards. Get that nice and hydrated so it can heal properly. So that is it. That is how I do my microneedling. I do this about every 4 weeks. I started to stretch it out after I do it every 4 weeks for a while. Then I stretch it out to 6 weeks, then to 8 weeks. Then I come back to every 4 weeks. I do dermaplaning a week before I do microneedling. It's just such a good combination for your skin. Whether you're tackling texture issues, hyperpigmentation, it can help with the absorption of your products. If you're looking to have glass skin and to just help with cell turnover and collagen, and it's just such a good skin treatment to do. I feel like this, out of all the treatments I've ever had, this one has been the absolute best treatment that I've had. Now, I will say, you can't just do one treatment and be like, I don't see the difference. Ain't nothing happen. It's something that you have to be very consistent with. Like, you have to do this consistently. I would say that it took maybe on the 4th treatment, I started to see a difference. After a while, I started getting compliments on my skin. So I know that it's made such a big difference. I have more tips below in the description. Just some guidelines for you, such as, if you have active acne, please do not run a needle over a pimple. you are begging for an infection. The downtime, it depends on your skin. I'm lighter skinned, so you're gonna see a little redness maybe for like a day and a half or so. So tomorrow I'll still be not this red, but I will be flushed. Sometimes depends on how deep you go. You may have a little blistering. I have blistering here usually in the next couple of days. I don't believe there's much downtime because I don't care. I'll go outside with a little flushed face. But the blistering, sometimes if it's a little much, I'm like, ooh, I might need to stay in for a little bit. And then as the weeks go on, your skin becomes much more supple. So I have all of the products listed below. And also remember, if you want to try this microneedling pen from Dr. Pen, I also have a coupon below for you with the link so you can try it yourself or try one of the other ones. I'm actually gonna upgrade to one that has like red light and it's got like, you could put the serum and it's real fancy. Like I feel like I've earned that level up. So make sure that if you like this video to like it, hit the subscribe button because I have so much more skincare coming up. I love skincare. Make sure you also comment below and tell me that if you're gonna try microneedling, if you have any questions about microneedling, and also make sure that you share with somebody that's also been talking about doing some microneedling themselves. And I'll see you next time.